What up, Survivor Gang Gang? And no, we don't gang bang. I kind of like that. Kind of ring to it now. Up, y'all. Looks like I am losing. I am losing, and I had said this in a previous video already. I might not put it on TikTok, but I know it's definitely over there on YouTube. I think I said, did I lose twice? So I did put the thumbnail in there. Looks like Diddy Oil seeks bail, citing changed circumstances and new evidence. So, isn't that a coinkadink? After, I swear I'm gonna clean up my photos the second I get off of here. After they make the announcement, just like those two pending charges are all of a sudden going to go bye-bye. Now, it's circumstances have changed and it's new evidence. Let's read on. Sean Diddy Oil Combs has filed a new request for bail, saying changed circumstances along with new evidence mean he should be allowed to prepare for a May trial from outside jail. The devil was a lie and the truth ain't in him. I'm sorry, y'all put the devil in the office. Sean Diddy Oil Combs filed a new request for bail on Friday, saying changed circumstances along with new evidence mean the hip-hop monster should be allowed to prepare for a May trial from outside of jail. Lawyers for Combs filed the request, which is funny now that other dude's not, you don't really hear. Anyway, Lawyers for Combs filed the request in Manhattan federal court, where his previous request for bail had been rejected by two judges since his September arrest on racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking charges. He has pleaded not guilty to charges that he coerced and abused women for years with help from his network of associates and employees, while silencing victims through blackmail and violence, including kidnapping, arson, and physical beatings. Although I got more proof of that than anything. Whatever. He has been awaiting a May 5th trial at a federal detention facility in Brooklyn, MDC, as I call it. In their new court filing, Lawyers for Combs said they are proposing a far more robust bail package that will subject the entertainer to strict around-the-clock security, monitoring the near total restrictions on his ability to contact anyone but his lawyers. But the amount of money they attach to the package remains $50 million as they proposed before. They also cite new evidence that they say makes clear that the government's case is thin. That evidence, the lawyers said, refutes the government's claim that a March 2016 video showing Combs physically assaulting Cassie during a coerced freak-off driven event described in the indictment against Combs. That wasn't during, was it after a freak-off? I don't know. They wrote that the encounter was instead a minute-long glimpse into a complex but decade-long consensual relationship between Combs and Cassie. She consented to being beaten like... Y'all, respectfully, I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm not going to get in... I'll get into that in another story time, but don't no woman consent to that. To when you laying in a fetal position on the floor, you are not consenting to somebody stomping on you like you're a roach. like you are worthless, like your life is nothing. So for his lawyers to even and he has daughters, he best to no, because he's trying to deal with the devil. I pray. I won't say I pray. His prayers would mean nothing. I pray because sometimes when God want to get to you, he don't have to just touch you. He'll touch the people around you. So I pray that no man ever do to his daughters what he did to any woman. Because Cassie wasn't the only one. Allegedly, he did Kim Porter too. So I pray nobody does his daughters the way he did Cassie in that video. He thought, like, you would have thought he was. Who was the Ravens? Like, you would have thought he played for the Ravens as the field goal kicker, or whatever they call it. The lawyers argue that the jail conditions Combs is experiencing at MDC in Brooklyn violate his constitutional rights to participate in his defense. A spokesperson for prosecutors declined to comment. Oh, why y'all saying that? Because it just so happened that they had did this whole big thing at his jail and they found weapons. How they get those? How would you get those snuck into jail? Rugs? So y'all need to look into your employees at MDC. MDC, your facilities. Do I gotta bring y'all to the front of the class? Because clearly, y'all employees aren't worth sugar honey iced tea. If they found rugs with a D, buns with a G, y'all said it had nothing to, oh, L, and phones. It's not a weird coincidence, y'all. It's not a weird coincidence. If this man, like I said in the previous video, because they're trying to say that him and Orange Face are kind of, I'm going to look that up too, are kind of close. Okay, y'all, so I did find it. Orange Face will book. Well, okay, we already know that part. Before Orange Face entered the political sphere, he had ties to the celebrity world, and he once attended Sean Diddy Oil Combs parties. So his presidency impact Combs' time in prison following his September 2024 arrest. Yo, I'll be back because I want to read the rest of this article. I gotta do some screen grabbing. Be back. All right, y'all. Let's continue. So, federal. Wait a minute. Hold on. A prison consultant explained whether Orange Face upcoming presidency will impact Sean Diddy Oil Combs. Federal agents arrested Diddy Oil in September 2024. The hip hop monster pleaded not guilty to charges of, y'all already know the charges. He currently resides at the MDC in Brooklyn, New York, while he awaits a trial in May 2025. Orange Face has a connection to Combs. Combs invited Trump to, hopefully that phone call didn't ruin this, but in this picture, I cut out Kimora and Russell because, they're not really part of the story. Although Russell, that's another story for another day. Combs invited Orange face to his parties in the late 90s. So could Orange face next term as president impact Combs' time behind bars? Them powerful people all stick together. They all stick together. According to Sam Mangel, a federal prison consultant, there's been a lot of discussion around how Trump might change the federal prison system. America hates women. This just proving Madonna's point. America hates women. A conversation I had yesterday with one of them leads me to believe that a lot of the resources will be devoted towards private prisons, Mandel told the Mirror US. So the discussion is he will bring back some of the private prison systems to the house to house inmates, especially with the immigration problems. So companies like the GEO Group and Core Civic, which run private institutions, might be brought back in. I like how y'all make that sound sweet. Like, oh no, he's gonna be like he had Club Fed or something. Club Med, whatever y'all say. Does this mean better prison conditions for Combs? Unfortunately for the media monster, likely not. I don't think the Congress or taxpayers have that as a priority for them. We really don't, Margell admitted. However, the consultant added that Orange Face passed the First Step Act in 2018 aiming to decrease prison populations and increase safety measures. I don't see any additional resources being devoted to that, Manjo noted. Ew, do y'all see this picture? I thought he looked bad as an old man. Ugh. Ew. Oh my God. Who would ever find that man attractive? And he got kids. Whatever. The MDC Center is the MDC is known for its poor living conditions. Hold on real quick, y'all, because life is lifing with a MAGA person. This is not a cult follower. It's levels to this Trump stuff. You have your MAGA people, you have your cult followers. But these MAGA people, when y'all keep saying "Make America Great Again," that's your mantra. Keep saying it, then y'all go to that cult side. Alright, y'all got us do this real quick because my cupcakes came. Life was lifing for a very long time, but okay. Orange Face simply won't be able to help Diddy Oil with the poor living conditions he deals with in MDC. Allegations of inadequate supervision. I mentioned the fact that they need to look at their employees. A bunch of assaults and lack of sufficient medical care are supported by an increasing body of evidence with certain instances that are irrefutable, Judge Brown said during the August sentencing decision for Combs, according to the BBC. Chaos reigns along with uncontrolled violence. Yeah, so Orange Face was first linked to the media monster in 1998. They have a history from 1998. Apparently, Orange Face attended Combs' 29th birthday party. He's also had a feature in the video invitation to the bash in the clip. Orange Face called Combs the legendary, his old name, y'all know. I don't call him this Puff Daddy. Y'all know I call him Diddy Oil, Baby Oil, all of the good stuff. How in 2015, Combs called Trump his friend, according to Newsweek. Orange Face is a friend of mine, and he works very hard, Combs told the Washington Post at the time. However, Combs seemed to change his tune in 2020. He condemned Orange Face as a presidential candidate in 2020. White men like Trump need to be banished, Combs said in an interview with Charlemagne. That way of thinking is real dangerous say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but we've got to get him in office, and then we've got to hold him accountable. God dang it, maybe Diddy, you had to mess stuff up. So, y'all, looks like maybe I did not lose my battle. Maybe it looks like Orange Face gonna keep him right where he at, because in the 2020 election, Diddy Oil said we need to banish men like him. Now we need to banish men like both of them. So if you made it this far, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I don't even think this is probably not going to go on TikTok. It's going on YouTube, but please hit that subscribe button. Please roll me up in that algorithm, and just like water in the sun, I'm out of here, coach.